Nate, it's already 7. Don't tell me that you're still working.
No, work is over. I'm on my way home right now.
Well then, what are you doing? Where are you? If you're done working, just hurry up and get home already. I need a break from the kids, so hurry up.
I'm really sorry, Tracy. I just had to stop by the computer store. But I'm in my car now and I'm headed home.
And just what are you doing stopping at stores on your way home? You know that when you get home, you need to take the kids off of my hands. You can't just make up excuses to come home later so that you don't have to watch the kids, Nate.
But that's not what I was doing! I really was having problems with my laptop, so I just stopped into the store to have it looked at. I told you that I was going to be doing this when I left this morning, remember?
I don't remember anything because I'm never ever getting enough sleep these days. You should have waited until this afternoon to tell me that I might have actually remembered.
Okay then, I understand. I'm really sorry for the mix-up, and from now on, I'll wait until the afternoon to let you know of my evening plans. But I'm already on my way home now, and I shouldn't be more than half an hour getting there.
Well, I'm tired and fed up for the day, so I don't feel like cooking. If you want dinner, you can make something yourself.
That's fair. I'm sorry to be running so late, and I'm sorry that you're so tired. I guess I'll just stop somewhere on the way home to pick up something.
Are you seriously going to make another stop on the way home just to feed yourself? I can't believe you're going to make me wait even longer here with the kids. What is the matter with you?
You're right. I'm really sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll just hurry home and make something for myself once I'm there.
I can't believe you need me to point out something like that in the first place.
I know. I really am sorry. I just sent that message without really thinking.
That much is obvious. I just told you that I need you home now, and you start talking about making even more stops before you get here. Do you even care about how stressed I am? Do you even realize how hard I work every day raising the kids?
Tracy, I love and appreciate all that you do for all of us so much. I promise that once I get home, I'll take the kids off your hands, and if you want to go rest, I'll have no problem with that. And since I have the next couple days off, maybe you could take that time to plan a little vacation for yourself.
I don't need you to try and kiss up to me with petty little offers like that. I know that you think you're being sweet, but all of it really does is tick me off.
Okay, Tracy. I'm really sorry about that.
And you need to stop thinking that you can just solve all of our problems by saying that you're sorry. Do you think that's all I want to hear from you? You sound like a broken record.
I understand. I'll be more careful in the future.
I mean, do you think that I want to be telling you all of this stuff? Do you think I want to be mad at you? The fact is that I'm holed up in the house all day, basically working around the clock. At least you can get out of the house and refresh yourself with your work before coming home.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm exactly feeling refreshed after a long day at the office.
So what? You're saying that you think I have it so much easier just because I'm a stay-at-home mom?
That isn't what I'm saying at all. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be upset anymore. I'm really sorry that I'm going home late tonight. I won't let it happen again.
Whatever. Just hurry up and get home already. Talking to you is just making me more upset. In fact, nobody gets me mad like you do. Hey, Nate, I just wanted to apologize for the way that I was acting yesterday.
What do you mean, Tracy?
I just mean that I shouldn't have said all that I did last night. I mean, I know that you're not trying to do anything wrong, but I took out my frustration on you anyways.
No, you were right to be upset, and I was coming home later than I promised to.
But I said so much horrible things to you, even though I know that you do care about this family and that you do put in work. Not as much as I do, of course, but still.
I know. I'm really sorry the only times it feels like I get to spend with the kids are after work and on the weekends. You put up with a lot, and I know that you look forward to getting to take a break when I get home.
I know, but I didn't need to get so upset with you just for making a stop on the way home. I guess I just been feeling so angry and stressed lately. I just want you to know that I didn't mean to act the way I was acting yesterday.
Okay then, if that's how you feel. Thank you for your apology. It means a lot.
You really are a good husband, and I love you so much, Nate.
I love you too, Tracy. And I'm sorry that you've been feeling too stressed out lately.
I think it's just that now that our kid can walk on his own, I'm always worried that he's going to get into trouble or hurt himself. I just can't afford to take my eyes off of him.
Oh, I see. So things have gotten more intense now that he can move by himself. I get that would be stressful to deal with every day.
That, and I'm just always worried if I'm doing enough to make sure that he grows up healthy. I don't want to push him too much, but I don't want him to be slow to develop.
Are you talking about him learning how to talk or something like that?
Well, that's just it. Our child hasn't said a single word yet. I would have thought that he at least would be able to communicate a little better by this point.
I think he's going to be okay. It's just like the doctor told us. Kids develop at different rates, and that's okay.
I know. But you can see why I'd still be worried about all of this, right?
I understand. But as far as learning to walk and move around, I think he's more or less on a schedule for his age. But even if he wasn't, I don't think anyone would be to blame for it. I just think that he's doing things in his own time.
I know what you're trying to say, but I still just feel really nervous about all of this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking all of this. But what if I'm not doing enough to be a good mother to him? Maybe we should have never even had any kids in the first place.
Tracy, please. I know that you put your heart and soul into raising our son. You're not overthinking. But I think you just need to give these things time.
I know, but how much time until we've given him too much time and nothing's changed? I'm sorry, I can't help how I feel. And when I start to feel like this, I get angry and then always end up taking it out on you.
Tracy, you seem really exhausted with all of this.
I don't know. Maybe I just need a mental break or something. Maybe it's just a little too much for me right now. I just feel like I can't even control my emotions anymore. But I don't know what I can do.
It's okay. I know that you don't mean what you say when you get upset.
But what if it stops just being words and I end up hitting you or something? I would never forgive myself if I did that. Or worse yet, what if I lost my temper with our kid and did something horrible? That would be the worst outcome.
But I don't think we need to worry about you doing any of that. You're a very strong woman, and I don't think you're going to snap just like that. But I see now that we need to come up with a way to relieve some of the stress you're carrying.
I think so too, but I don't know what we could do. Maybe I could spend some time with my parents, away from the house for a little bit.
You mean that you'd think it'd help to have some time to yourself?
I think so, yes. But I know that isn't fair to you, Nate.
Well, just how long would you want to be away from us all?
I'm not sure. Maybe a month at the most? Would that be okay?
If you think that's what it's going to take to recenter yourself, then I think that's just fine.
You really mean it? I'm not asking too much?
If anything, maybe I've been the one asking too much from you. I'm just glad you told me all of this before anything bad really did happen.
And you're sure that you're going to be okay looking after the kid?
I think that the two of us are going to be just fine. But if I ever feel like it's becoming too much, I'll reach out to my parents for a little help. So things are going to be totally fine here. You just worry about getting the rest that you need.
Oh, Nate, thank you so much. I'm so sorry to have to do this to you.
Tracy, I'm the one who's sorry for not noticing how much you were putting yourself through with all of this until now. You go home to your parents and rest up, okay?
I will. I'll take the time I need to feel better. And when I come back, I'm going to be an amazing mother.
Hey Megan, are you there? I see I have a couple of missed calls from you. Sorry, I was sleeping and didn't see them until now. Is everything okay?
Oh, wait, you're sleeping? It's almost noon.
Yeah, I know. But I was up really late last night trying to put George to bed, and I didn't get much sleep the night before either.
You mean that he's still crying every night?
It's really weird, actually. When he was a newborn, he never used to cry at night when it was bedtime. But after he turned 1, he started crying every night non-stop. I couldn't get him to go to sleep until around 5 in the morning.
Oh, well, that explains why you were sleeping until now. That must be a lot to deal with on your own.
Well, my mom comes over every now and then to help out, and that really does help a lot.
Well, that's good. But I still can't believe that Tracy is making you do all of this by yourself. I think it's really mean of her to do so, actually.
No, she isn't doing this for any bad reason. She was just really stressed from taking care of George all the time, and she needed to take some time for herself at her parents' place.
That's what you told me, but don't you think you're being a bit too soft on her?
I don't think that at all. I think that she's put in a lot of work and deserves to take a break.
But while she was taking care of the kid, you were working, and then you would take over watching George after you got home. It sounds to me like the person who didn't have any time for themselves all day was really you.
Well, I wasn't just going to help my Tracy raise our children together.
Sure, but do you raise them together? From my understanding, when you get home, Tracy goes into her room to rest for the night. It sounds to me like she puts everything on you the moment you walk through that door. It just doesn't seem fair to me is all.
Well, I guess all couples do things differently then. But if taking on all this now means that Tracy will be more prepared in the future, then I don't see a problem with any of this. I can handle this. I know it.
Well, that's not what Mom was telling me. She told me that the last time she went over to your place, you looked as if you were about to pass out while standing.
I just need to make it through this month, just until Tracy comes back. I know that everything is going to be worth it after that. We're going to do things together after that.
Nate, you really need to open your eyes to what's happening. You're working hard for nothing. You have to leave your wife.
Wait, what? Megan, you can't be serious about that.
Why can't you see that Tracy is just using you? She's not good enough for you, Nate.
Just where is all this coming from? I don't understand why you feel the need to insult Tracy like this.
You would if you knew the type of person your wife really is.
And so you're telling me that you know Tracy better than I do?
Okay, I guess I'll just have to come out and say it. Tracy is not the woman that you think she is. She is nothing but a liar who made up feeling bad so that she could take advantage of your kindness and sleep around on you.
What? You think that Tracy is cheating on me? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? It's not funny.
I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're my little brother, and you should know the truth. And think, would I lie to you about something like this? Haven't I always been there for you?
Well, do you have any proof for any of this?
I don't have any proof, except what I heard from the cheater himself.
Wait, you mean that Tracy told you she was cheating on me?
I'm not talking about Tracy. I'm talking about the guy she's seeing. And that's because she happens to be cheating on you with an acquaintance of mine. I don't really know him all too well myself, but he's a friend of a friend who we met when we've all gone out together.
And this guy said that he was having an affair with Tracy to you?
Well, he didn't say that he was having an affair, but one night, he was telling everyone at the table about this girl he was seeing. And when we asked to see pictures of her, she looked just like Tracy.
But isn't it possible it's just someone who looks a lot like her?
Maybe, but he said her name was Tracy, that she was as old as Tracy, and she had gone to the same school as Tracy. So I think the chances of a coincidence that large are quite slim.
I don't believe it. There's no way that she would cheat on me. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, why don't you go and ask her yourself if you think I'm not telling the truth? Tracy, when are you finally going to give this a rest?
Oh, Megan, what a surprise hearing from you. Why do I need to give a rest?
I meant that you need to stop letting my brother raise your child while you run around cheating on him.
Wait, cheating? What are you talking about, Megan?
You can drop the act, Tino. I know that you're cheating on Nate with a man named Jack Brown. He happens to be an acquaintance of mine. And the last time I saw him, he was telling us all about his new girlfriend, who just so happens to share your name and face.
But I don't know anyone named Jack Brown.
Just give it up already. He's already shown me pictures of the two of you together. There's no point in hiding any of this anymore.
Okay, wait, just please don't tell anyone about this. Especially not Nate.
Are you serious? Of course I'm gonna tell my little brother about this.
Well, if you keep my secret, I'll keep yours. You remember last Thanksgiving? I heard you complaining about your husband's family. You wouldn't want him finding out what you said about them, would you?
The fact that you're trying to threaten me tells me all that I need to know about you.
Look, just please don't tell anyone. I don't want this to turn into some big fight.
You still haven't tried denying the affair ever since I mentioned seeing pictures of you and Jack.
Tracy, this is Nate. I guess what Megan was trying to tell me was true after all.
Wait, Nate? You're with Megan right now?
You've been cheating on me this whole time, haven't you? You never went to go rest with your parents. You've just been sleeping around with your boyfriend. And to think that it's someone my sister knows too.
Wait, no, Nate, you don't understand. This is all just one big mistake, but I'm really not cheating on you.
I don't want to hear it, Tracy. You all but admitted it just now. Were you also cheating on me the weekends that I agreed to watch over the kids?
Please, can't we just talk about this in person?
Just tell me the truth. Say that you were cheating on me. Tell me that you were using me to watch the kids so you can go run around behind my back.
No, Nate, I really was getting stressed out from little George. And then I guess my stress just came out in the form of me having an affair.
Was that excuse of yours supposed to make me feel better? You lied to me and tricked me, and nothing is going to change that.
But I really am sorry. I didn't know what I was doing.
And you think that I should just accept that and forgive you for everything? No. You and Jack are both going to pay for this.
What's gotten into you, Nate? Normally you're so kind and sweet.
I was kind and sweet when I thought I was doing what I needed to do to help my wife. But now I realize I was just being lied to and used this whole time.
It isn't like that, though. I really do love you, Nate.
Well, you've got a funny way of showing it. And it's not just me that you've affected. My parents have also been putting in tireless effort to help me with George. You are going to pay for this. After that, Megan and I called Tracy's parents and had them help us track her down and bring her and Jack to our parents' house for a little chat. Jack was the first to break and give us all the details of his and Tracy's affair, while Tracy could only sit there in silence. The divorce went smoothly after that, and I made sure to take complete custody of George. It's tough as a single father, but I'm glad that I have my sister and parents by my side to help.